Good day, everyone, and welcome to Endzone 2.
I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella.
Oh, hello, Ella, and thank you, because we're going to need all the help we can get.
You'll find ruins and other interesting places. More important, however, is that we find a suitable site where we can establish a settlement.
Okay, so, it's welcome to Endzone. Basically, Endzone is a post-apocalypse survival colony builder. We're pretty much humanity's last hope at survival here after a cataclysmic disaster. So our job here is to take this bus with survivors on it and establish a new colony here in the wastelands. So let's get to the game here. This area displays orders and warnings for the entire game map. This information is always available regardless of what you are currently looking at with the camera. Okay, so I wish you gave me a little bit more information on what it is exactly. That's announcements of some kind. I'm not sure what's the bug there. That's the thing that worries me. Vehicle control. Select it's one or more vehicles to move them with right click. Got it.
At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
Well, that's being a little bit dramatic. It's only a little bit of death, don't worry about it. This is the apocalypse. Alright, so we can move with that. Alright, we've already found something here. Common sense dictates let's go off the road and avoid, going right through in case it's like an ambush. I doubt they're gonna do that. This is a fixed seed, by the way. I didn't select the seed or anything. This was pretty much forced upon me here as part of the demo here of the game. So if you play it, you'll play on the exact same seed. Well, this...
Let's go. We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Alright. The properties of the currently viewed habitable area are displayed above the map, provided it has been uncovered. It is worth taking a look at this before settling. The individual pieces of information can be clicked on to jump to that respective position with the camera. Alright. Got it on that. So there's a clay, deposit here. Clay pits that have been placed on clay deposit. I don't know how useful clay is. But okay, so there's clay kind of like right in here. There's some fertile soil here and here. I also see water. I don't know how important water is in terms of it being like a lake like this or not, but something here as well. Oh, there's water up here as well. Well, I once again, I don't really know much about this game in terms of what I should be focusing on here. Swampland. Swamp can only be farmed or developed with the help of certain buildings and is suitable for mining special resources. So we got a swamp there, here a swamp, there a swamp, everywhere a swamp. I think we're good with swamp. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess we're going right here. I don't know if this is really the best place to just start off here. I'm assuming the seed was specifically selected because okay, so the bus can't actually get up here apparently. So I guess we're just gonna hit build settlement.
This transfer point serves as an access point for vehicles and connects your zone with the surrounding wasteland. Look for an ascent on the perimeter of your new zone where you can place the access point.
Okay, so I think they mean by ascent. I think they mean this. And specifically, this has to go like right in here. Okay. How do we want to place this, though? And also, I'm willing to bet you there's multiple ascents. Yeah, so here's a valid area as well. And that's kind of more centrally located, I guess. I assume that we're probably going to have, like, close to 4 in every direction. Oh, middle mouse to rotate. I was scrolling there. I was thinking, why isn't it working? Well, you know work. Okay, there's a point here as well. Let's keep it kind of close to the road here, I guess. I imagine, as I said, that this seed was somewhat curated specifically for this. I kind of just want to see... Okay, there was the road, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and place it right here.
You have to find a location that is supposed to become the center of the settlement. Once chosen, you won't be able to change the location again. As a result, make sure you place the town center near key resources, such as water, trees, and debris remnants.
I mean, water here, but we also want to try and find some fertile soil with this as well. Fertile soil there. You know, I'm starting to wish I had located it right over here. I mean, this seems to be the spot to place it. I mean, it's... Yeah, let's go ahead and just place it right there.
We have to ensure survival. We need water so that we don't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers that our supply is secure.
Alright, in the middle of the bottom of the edge of the screen, you will find the most important entry points for the course of the game. Construction and road menu. An overview of all vehicles so that as you can find them again and quickly, and an overview of all professions in the settlement you are currently looking at. Okay, professions, road vehicles. Alright, I got it so far. Game is paused. Some sequences may take a little longer or require your full attention. Yeah. You can therefore accelerate or pause the game speed at any time. Well, let's do that now. Yeah. So we've got our water located there, so let's build a jetty. I guess that's under the build menu there. Construction mode for individual buildings can be started via the construction menu. For some production buildings allow you to display an overview of their production chains by clicking on the upper arrow. By clicking several times on the number in the bottom corner, you can focus the camera on all buildings of a type, one after the other. Okay. So the jetty produces water, construction cost is 21 wood. Oh, not sure what that symbol there is supposed to be. Maybe that's metal? Mechanical? I don't know. And it takes 21 seconds, or is that 21 minutes? I hope it's not 21 minutes, because that is going to be too long for this video. Requires a body of water, settlement branch +2 ecology, buildings efficiency +10 to roads, +10 to... Not sure what that's supposed to be. External influences doesn't work. Okay. Oh, we can hold shift, I guess. Yeah, we can hold shift and then... Alright, so that's scrap. What is that supposed to be? I don't know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and place the jetty like they're telling us to do. Not really sure how we want to arrange this here. Okay, it's got... This part has to be in the water. Again, I'm not entirely positive on what I'm doing here with this, so let's... I can't quite do what I was hoping to do there for some future proofing, so we'll just settle for what we can do. But let's just place it here for now. Alright. Let's go ahead and resume there the game.
The water is running
so
out.
Building a jetty.
If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us. We've got to do something.
We are doing something. We have jetty built. It's in progress here. Assign water carriers, 0 out of 3. So we gotta go to professions. Water carriers, we need...
The jetty produces
3.
water as long as workers are assigned to it. Always make sure that sufficient water is available. If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty.
Okay. I mean, I kind of wonder what the workers are exactly doing there. I mean, I see buckets, I see rope. But the rope is attached to a post there, strangely enough, and we got a bathtub. I think it's
Water
bathtub
alone
gin,
is
everyone.
not enough to survive. We need to eat, too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign manpower to it as well, so that the workers search for food.
Okay. What does a foraging hut look like, and where can I find it? Food. Foraging hut. Okay. Again, not really sure what the ideal location for placing this is going to be, because I know there's roads and stuff in this. Let's just, hang on, let's pause the game here for a second. And, okay, they're not going to let us look at the roads here and stuff. That's fine. We'll just assume that a road is, you know, so big, and we'll place that down there. We'll just go from there. Alright. So construction is in progress. Let's go ahead and look at the profession there. So we do have one person currently working as a builder there. We're assigned 3 people to that as well. All right.
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are used up at some point, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time.
Okay, but that's not very good for sustainability here. Just saying.
We need building materials to be able to build new buildings in the future, too. The wood-cutting lodge cuts down trees, which produces wood. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
Again, not very sustainable, but let's go for it here. So that's going to be raw materials. Wood lodge. Go ahead and place that. You know, Go ahead and place that right here. Again, I'm kind of just trying to use some common sense here on what is the best way to place this stuff. And naturally, we're gonna have to assign some people to work it. So lumberjacks, how many people do we have left here in terms of our workforce? We have a total of 15, and we have 8 free manpower, okay.
Awesome. Your wood-cutting lodge is already producing. By the
we
way,
only need 2.
a production site can produce faster when it stands near a depot. Although you don't have any depots, the town center has the same effect.
Alright, well, you know, the town center is acting as our depot, I guess, so everything's within range of it there so far. So I guess this was okay located. Not great,
Besides
but
wood,
okay.
The most important building material is scrap. That's what the scrapyard is for. It collects scrap that lies around and takes apart old ruins.
Okay, so I assume this technically is our, you know, primary source of the scrap there in the old ruins. So, how do we want to locate this? Let's place it along here. But for now, let's just place it right here. I imagine we can move it if necessary. That seems to be the theme of this. So let's go ahead and place that right there. I mean, that covers a good chunk of this, and it will also get started on that. Most importantly, this is going to clear this area out so that we can do more building as necessary. So, salvagers, we need 2 of them. So we'll assign that right away. That leaves us with 2
Well
free
done.
manpower.
On the other hand, our settlers are still sleeping out in the open. Each building belongs to one of 3 settlement branches. The more
Kinda skipped
buildings
that a little
that
early.
stand in one settlement branch of the settlement, the more these buildings progress in that branch. This progress enables us to do research on new buildings from that branch. More about research later on. But that's not all. Production buildings that have a dwelling from the same settlement branch nearby function distinctly more effectively too.
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this is going over my head because I think I skipped over an important bit there by accident. Sorry, everyone.
If an ecological tent stands next to a jetty, then the jetty functions more effectively.
Okay, I'm starting to get it now.
The scrapyard and woodcutting lodge profit from economic tents.
Alright, that's starting to make sense. Alright, so we need to build some housing here. That's what I thought we were going to jump straight into there, but... Number within... Alright, so... Social dwelling, boost the settler capacity of the zone by 5 there. Basically, I see no reason why we shouldn't build, you know, multiples of these here, kinda. So, for example, we want this one kind of built here. It seems. And so that will be the first one we build. The next one we want to build is probably the ecological one, and we're going to want to build that up over here. Probably, like, right here would be good for this. Oh, we can't quite get it in there. Alright, well, we might have to move some stuff again once we get some stuff cleared out. And we probably want another ecological one over in there, but we also need, didn't exactly explain what this one benefits, per se. Hope this doesn't, you know, squash our resources too much by placing another ecological one there. And while this one doesn't, although I imagine we're going to need an ecological one over there as well, because we're going to be focusing on farming as well in this area. So let's go ahead and place this here. Again, I'm not positive if these are good decisions that I've made or not, but decisions have been made, everyone. Yeah, we have no radiation protection, but we don't really have any radioactive contamination of settlers, so...
Our settlers will reproduce and have children. Children are tomorrow's manpower and can work as soon as they have grown up.
Well, I mean, in a post-apocalyptic situation, I guess we would say that children are not the future, they are tomorrow's manpower.
Our settlement is thriving. Now, we want to produce a new resource, plastic. Build a recycler to do that. If the scrapyard is nearby, the recycler produces faster.
I feel like this is how we got into this situation, was with plastic. So, plastic. Recycler, okay. We're kind of cutting into the fertile land there. I feel kind of boxed in here, so maybe this wasn't the best. I was thinking maybe too far ahead here with, you know, oh, fertile land right here. We're gonna set up a farm. Yeah, maybe I should have, you know, thought about this a little bit better. Should have also paid attention to those production chains. Oh, look at this. The recycler is actually an ecology one, so it's actually a good idea that these two camps are right next to each other, next to that. All right, so I knew what I was doing all along, everyone.
Buildings that process resources work faster when they are located near their source. The recycler needs scrap to manufacture plastic. That's why it benefits from being near the scrapyard. The toolmaker not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best when both resources are produced near him. But don't worry if you're not able to place him perfectly. Naturally, he'll attend to his work anyway.
Okay, so we're next placing a toolsmith there. But you know what? Guess what? I think I can squeeze it in there. I mean, yeah, this works. I think this works, so we'll just... I mean, we're cutting into our fertile soil here a bit, but it's fine for now. It's fine for now. We kind of gotta just deal with some things. I mean, we really did just build in a corner of the map here instead of, like, the center, but that's where the water was and stuff. I mean, yeah, we could have done better over in here, maybe. Wood. No fertile land in this area, so I think we're gonna be alright. The other fertile land was up over... somewhere up in... here, I think it was. That was swamp. Oh, here. No, this is where we are. Never mind. Alright, so let's assign some people there. This is the thing I keep forgetting to do, is that I have to actually assign people like this. Where is... oh, there we are. We have to scroll. Alright, let's assign 2 people to this toolsmiths there.
Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon the supplies won't be sufficient anymore. More settlers consume more food and water, too. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
Alright, so we need a fishery to support the foraging hut. Okay. That doesn't solve the water crisis, though. Oh, other way. Okay, there we go. Let's have it with a lack of resources. Okay, hang on. What do we need as far as resources? This is the first time we've run into this need for resources here. It requires 32 wood. Alright, so it's the 5 tools we're waiting on there. We got 2 out of 250, and we get plus 2.8 per minute. That's not ideal, but... we kind of need the extra manpower there. Right, 17 out of 20. Yeah, we'll just fast forward, I think. Although it's really kind of bothersome that the confidence in me is dropping like this here. I mean, we were at 100, now we're at 98 or so. Alright, now we can go ahead and build the fishery. Oh, other way again, right. Alright, let's place it right there. Perfect. So it looks like this actually has some, yeah, proper construction going on there. Let's just take a moment to really appreciate the detail and stuff in the game here. You know, I'm liking that. I'm liking what I'm seeing with some of this stuff. Okay. Yeah, we need to assign our manpower here. Can we do it this way? Yeah, we can just do it straight like this. That's nice. And assign another water carrier.
Though the fishery is more effective
I
than
much
the
prefer
foraging
doing
hut,
it that way
it
than this.
constantly uses up tools for its production. If there are no tools, then the fishery can't function. Conversely, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it.
Oh, well, that's not happening. I mean, it could have happened if I had built everything right in here.
Now, we also need cloth to be able to set up more tents. Cloth is produced from fibers, and we have to grow them first. To do this,
and here's where
build
my
a plantation in the vicinity of fertile soil. The
and
only
here's
way
where
you
it
can
comes
create
in.
a field is on fertile soil.
All right. Guess that's under raw materials. plantation. I kind of expected it to be under something else there, but okay. I guess... Oh boy. I guess we'll place it here. Once again, decisions were made. I was afraid of this. I mean, we're kind of short on employees here at the moment. They're all involved in the construction of the plantation. Alright, Alright, I guess there's one gardener. Okay, we gotta tell it to lay out a cultivating area. Yeah, alright, so this is, you know, I'm getting some serious Anno vibes here. How big does a cultivated area become, though, is kind of the question.
Well done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too.
Yeah, I feel like I could have better used this area here a bit.
The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
Well, are you gonna give me more people to accomplish all this stuff? Because we got a population issue here. I mean, how are we doing with the water situation? I mean, I guess we're in the plus with water, so we don't think we really have to worry too much about it then, huh? Yeah, we're running into kind of an issue of fitting everything there, so we'll just have to place it here. Not that we have the people to really work this. Yeah, the best part of any game like, is, you know, any colony game like this is, you know, to really just watch, you know, to really just take a moment to look at everyone going about their business, you know. Oh yeah, that's our cloth there. You know, it's pretty much one of our basic resources. The other resources that we'll end up looking at are coal, activated carbon masks, clay, bricks, herbs, and vaccine. Fuel. How many do we need? One?
Great. Now you can set up more tents for our settlers to create space for new inhabitants. This is necessary too, because we're going to need a lot of hard-working hands. Keep in mind to place the tents near the appropriate production buildings so that they can function more effectively.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense so far. So, they want us to build another 4 shelters. Okay. So, one thing I'm kinda... What does this... Okay, so it is an industrial one here. And the farm is a... Farm is an agricultural one there, so... We're kind of... Yeah, this is pretty poor city planning, I must admit, on my part. And I'm kind of embarrassed by that, because I usually do a better job with this kind of stuff. It's just that normally in your city planning, you don't have an existing ruins of a previous civilization that you're building around. So let's go ahead and build this here, I guess. Why not? We'll build that one there. I really... Is there any forest really there? Not really, okay. The problem is our forestry is not going to be there much longer. We're really cutting into the trees there. So I'm not sure that it's really a wise idea to, you know, further invest in forestry there. But let's just go ahead and... Oh, lack of resources. We need more cloth. Fortunately, we have another person that we can assign there to the weaving. Which I've already lost track of what building's what. That's the ecological dwelling I just placed down. That's the recycling. Here we are, the weaving. Let's go ahead and allocate another worker there so that we increase our production of cloth there. And we're gonna go ahead and, you know, just really fast forward time here. Into an autosave. I have to say, the auto-saving, you know, is a little bit slow there, but that's fine. It's there to protect you. Also, it does give you warning if you are paying attention so that you can stop it, which I think is great, because if you're doing something where, you know what, I don't want you to autosave because I might be undoing what I just did, comes in handy. Alright, so that's them working with the scrap there. And everything so far is, you know, net positive there on stuff, which is good. Again, the music, you know, I kind of would rather them not have any music to the game over this, personally. Alright, we got another worker, so let's go ahead... and where did I put that building? There we go. We got 3 workers on the cloth there. Alright, so we can assign another building now. Yeah, I'm oriented to the way I want to be. Let's go ahead and place... Kind of gone a little bit heavy on the industrial side of things here, haven't we? But we're going to place... Actually, it was another ecological one. We'll place it right there. They let us build roads now? No, still locked. Alright, so we've got full water there. We're really not too worried about water. Food seems to be doing okay as well. I mean, everything's on the plus there, but... Okay, so wood is now starting to become a problem. So, I don't know if the foraging hut's able to really do much anymore either. But, where did our woodcutting camp go? Ah, here it is. Right, so, we're probably gonna have to do something about that. Yeah, we got a severe forestry issue here. So what I think we're going to want to end up doing is we're going to want to try and... this here is a weaving mill. This is the economic tent. So the next tent we're going to probably put down is an ecological one, and we're probably going to want to place it down over there. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Oh yeah, this works because we got more growing space there, fertile land. And let's go ahead and build a new wood camp. Not ideal to place it exactly there because we did lose some trees. And our current wood camp, which is this one right here, we're gonna end up demolishing this. Alright, so our new wood camp, we're gonna go ahead and let's add 2 workers there. If I'm not mistaken, the tool making plant is kind of in a bit of a bad location, but yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't move that. So that's under this one here. Go ahead and move it over there. We'll wait for that one to be built. Although we kind of wanted it. That was probably a poor decision on my part there, because it would have been better to place that elsewhere. So, are they still producing? Looks like they're still producing food, so that's good to know. Okay, so let's build our final, I forget what they're calling these, social dwellings, tents and stuff. So the ecological dwelling, I think we're gonna want another industrial dwelling from the sounds of things. But hang on, let's look at it this way. What do we have here? That's the economic tent. That's the ecological tent. That's an ecological dwelling. I mean, eventually this is going to have to be moved anyways, so... Let's place it here, and then we... Oh, bad ground type. Okay. Didn't expect that. Let's go ahead and place it here, because we're going to have to move some stuff around in the future. So... yeah, that'll make sense.
Thanks to our joint efforts, our little settlement is soon not going to be so little anymore.
Yeah, I think we're already at that point.
Increases, then the settlement supply situation has to grow too. Apart from the jetty, you can also build wells that can pump water out of wet, swampy marsh soil.
Wet, swampy marsh soil, okay. So... I'm not sure what counts as the wet, swampy marsh soil here. I think we'd have to go all the way over to where... yeah, right there. Fortunately, that doesn't really work for us, does it? I mean, why would I build the well all the way over there? I mean, it feels kind of pointless to build this well out all the way over here, because it's so far away, but okay, sure. We're following the tutorial. Alright, let's also look at getting another tent in there because they're gonna need it out here. Yeah, this will make a lot of sense to place this here, because this is a good source of scrap and stuff, at least for a little while. So we'll go ahead and assign one there. I mean, our water is not really our concern right now. Right, 2 well keepers. Build buildings that produce food. So we do need another food building. I agree wholeheartedly on that. Yeah, let's see here. Is that the woodcutter, and that's the ecological? Oop, not what I wanted. I wanted the forager here. Let's rotate this and place it here. Best we can do. It's not ideal.
The supply situation is stable. Soon our depots will be filled to the brim.
Yeah, we're gonna need more depots.
When the depots are full, you have to increase their capacity. There is a depot for water, one for food, and one for all other materials.
Alright, so we gotta build some depots here for water, food, and whatnot. So, how do we fit the water depot in? Let's place the water depot here-ish. Everything, trying to fit things in, that's the real challenge of this game, is how do I fit things the way I want them? Let's go ahead and assign the water depot here. That makes sense. For the materials depot, let's go ahead and place that down here. That seems like bad ground type. Oh, I see. Yeah. That would be. Well, as part of our kind of future-proofing plans, let's go ahead and assign it actually right here for the all other goods. And for the food depot, we can actually just place that right here. That makes sense.
Each depot increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled at a settlement. When your depots are full, buildings cannot produce any further. Besides the short distance to a depot, good availability is important for production buildings. A production site produces more effectively when it is connected to the town center by a road.
Oh, finally we can build some roads. Hopefully they don't drive us nuts with that. So we have gravel paths and demolished roads. Okay. How are we gonna make this work? Because, you know, I didn't exactly do a great job with my road planning here. How expensive are roads? I mean, what does a road exactly cost me? I should have really paid attention to that. Oh, it costs a tool. Really? Huh. Well, I mean, that's kind of like one of the things I would have rather it not been. Scrap would have been better.
Super! The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be able to run. When our economy thrives, it uses up more resources too. Luckily, we're able to have our wood grow back again. We have the tree nursery for that.
Yeah, that we needed that a lot sooner. Okay. Yeah, our tool usage is actually pretty stable with this, so... Alright, well, I mean, we're pretty... That's, I feel like, a good, first look at the game here. I'd like to keep going, but unfortunately this video is already getting quite long. But I'm liking what I'm seeing, for the most part. I like the textures and stuff. My only complaint about the game is the music is kind of annoying, honestly. At least for me. I'm not sure what really to put it under as far as, what kind of music this is. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first look at Endzone 2. And if you liked it, let me, I'd appreciate if you'd hit the like button and stuff and consider subscribing. Also, let me know in the comments below what you think of the game, if you're looking forward to it and stuff. And if this kind of scratches that, colony game itch for you. Have a great day, everyone.